Hi. So for my final project presentation, I chose socioeconomic class. This is something that I know I struggle with. I grew up in a upper middle class family, and I wasn't really exposed to other social classes until I was much older. I actually wasn't fully exposed to it until I started working at an elementary school at the beginning of this year. This is something I struggle with because I am a problem solver. I want to fix all of the problems that come my way. And as a teacher, that's not always possible, especially in this situation. I cannot fix these kids' home lives. I can't make it better for them. I can make their school lives better, but I can't make their home lives better. And I can see this really being a problem for me in the future, not being able to just fix what these kids didn't ask for and they don't deserve. I recently witnessed a pretty interesting way to make things even in a classroom. A couple of the teachers decided to have a project that would be done all in class, but what they decided to do differently was give each group an equal amount of money, and they had to use that money to buy supplies and to buy time on a Chromebook to research things, or buy time to use colored pencils or markers or highlighters or things like that. And I thought that was a very interesting way to make things completely even. No student had an advantage over the other. It was just how well they managed their money. In my paper, I talked a lot about children's books, and there are a lot of children's books out there that would be very helpful for a teacher that was looking to discuss socioeconomic class with their students. For my creative piece, I chose to write a letter home, and I have it right here. So I'll read it to you guys. It says, learning to have a helping hand. A classroom request from Miss Statenfield. Dear parents or guardians, in our classroom this year, we have been talking about diversity and the differences between people in this world. We have been working very hard to understand that all of us are different and that we should celebrate those differences. One subject that we will focus on this week is socioeconomic status. We have talked about this before, however, we will now go in more in depth. We will talk more about how we all come from different homes and different families. Some of us may live with both of our parents, some only with one, and some with a guardian. We plan to do a few activities in class, as a class, to better understand privilege and what it means to have less than others. I understand that this could be a sensitive subject for some individuals. Therefore, I will do my best to ensure that the students understand the weight of this topic and that it is not acceptable to degrade peers based on this subject. We will talk about what we as a class can do to help our community and our school. I plan on asking the class for ideas that they have for things that we as a class could do daily, weekly, and monthly to help those in need. Our school and eventually maybe even our community. I will have them help me decide on one of the acts of charity for each subject, daily, weekly, and monthly. My hope for these lessons is that throughout the week, your student will come to understand and grow in their thinking about what socioeconomic status is and how privilege can affect our lives every day, and how to give back to others. I also hope that it helps your student continue to grow in knowledge and tolerance for all differences, as that is our goal for the year. And I just put a few pictures on there that had some nice quotes. No act of kindness, however small, is ever wasted. And then down here it says, teaching kids to give to others. So I based this off of as if I was a teacher and I was looking to send this home with the kids as like a warning to the parents. Um, so I really think that socioeconomic status will be something I struggle with as I move forward, and it's something I know I must make a conscious effort to stay on top of and to understand and to not let it become a big problem in my career and in my life.